No,
They're growing, bro. My
Just-
10-year-old's taller than my wife.
Oh, wow.
What?
She's taller than she's taller than my wife, man. Size
Man,
8 foot, like it's crazy. She's growing quick, man. She's gonna be big like me. She's gonna be tall like me.
How tall are you, Futurewave?
I'm only 6
How
feet.
tall are you?
You know, I'm 6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like there, 6 feet, 6'1". You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my basketball team
probably
lined
the
up
same
for the
height.
3-on-3.
Yeah, we're probably the same
and
height.
A-Son taller than
around
us.
6'1". A-Son?
A-Son is taller than us.
No,
Yeah,
A-Son's not taller than me.
Okay.
A-Son Eastwood?
All right,
No.
A-Son Eastwood?
Yeah.
I thought he said he was like 5'10" or something.
No. I'm taller. I'm the tallest one, bro. I'm the tallest one out of all those guys.
All right, yo.
Yeah.
Well, y'all heard it here. I'm gonna dunk on A-Son Eastwood if I meet him in the next 2 years. Because my knees is bad. My knees is bad. Y'all heard it here. You are now listening to the Abyss Podcast with Carl the White Monk, Primo Jab, and Luki Cage. Hip hop on a higher form. Going further down pause, further down pause, further down pause. Tap in. Each other though, yo. Word.
All right, just so I don't miss anything else.
Look at this. She's trying to put the headphone in
Yeah, that's
in
what
the
he
ear,
was
yo.
doing.
Yeah, it's wild, yo.
Lukey, how you do that with the background, bro? You got the background all blurred up. How you do that?
I think you got to go to more.
Nope, can't grab it.
All the way to more. Then it says background and effects. Yeah, I think you could push
Can't grab
blur.
it.
Oh shit, that's dope. All right, but
You did it?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah, it's there.
It's blurred. Yeah. And now, like, lift up something like it's like a gang paraphernalia or something like it's like, it's like he's blurred out.
I got my water, bro.
Yo, it was wild. Yesterday, we was at a cookout and we had vodka in the water bottle. Somebody took it. Hope no kid took the vodka water bottle yesterday and got lit. Yeah, that's no good, huh?
Not at all, bro.
At least it wasn't her. At least it wasn't her, man.
Thank God. Thank God to that, man.
Delinquent parenting.
I mean, not my kid.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Not your kid, not your problem. See,
not my kid,
that's
my
why.
problem.
That's why everything crazy out here in the world, Lukey, because of the mentality of that.
That's what's up.
Now, Lukey just put Mike's Hard Lemonade in a sippy cup.
Exactly, and he's gonna misplace it. Now JC gonna be walking around, Daddy Juice.
Yeah, Daddy Juice, Daddy Kool-Aid, yo. Hey, yo, matter of fact, go give me a Daddy Juice. Never mind. Anyway, boom. We got episode 93 of the Abyss Podcast with a very special guest, yo.
Yes.
Last year he was voted. It's not like we selected the brother. People actually voted. These are people, esteemed colleagues and everybody that voted this man as the producer of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Word. It wasn't no fake shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
we didn't
you,
say we didn't dap him up, say, hey, Futurewave, we're gonna put you as producer of the year. Yeah, it wasn't nothing like that.
Nope.
Y'all voted this brother producer of the year last year, you know what I'm saying? And he's coming back this year harder and stronger.
Crazy.
Hell yeah.
So y'all, yeah.
Thank you, man.
True indeed. But before we get into it, Carl, that's the dope shirt you got on there. Mondo Slade.
So, quick shout out to Mondo Slade, who always has the dope merch. Real hustlers take the stairs. And this is some high quality shit too. All of this is like raised up, like
it's embossed.
Yeah, embossed. Yeah, it's really nice. So shout out to Mondo for that. And real quick, I got this up because Canada's going to go against Germany for the Hockey World Championships
World
today.
Cup, right?
Let's go.
So, shout out to DeRuster and not DeRooster because all his friends are making fun of him now.
DeRuster.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a rough day for them if Canada wins. Sorry.
Real shit. Word. Primo Jab, you got Ash in the building. Little Jab, Baby Jab.
Baby Jab in the house.
Adorable.
You know it. Trying to make me show off my Benny. Yeah, Benny dishing that Pyrex, man. I like this shirt, man. You know, it felt like an appropriate shirt. I don't know if y'all been watching the NBA right now, but it's a really glorious time. These are some great playoffs. So, you know, I felt basketball inspired, man.
It's been exciting for sure.
I'm messing with it, yo. And then we got the man of the hour today. We got Futurewave with the Dead Poet shirt on, which is a crazy album cover.
Dead Poet.
You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Word. Shout out RDRB, bro. Shout out,
you
Ito.
know it.
Yeah, he really.
That's par for the course, though. You always have really, really insanely dope art on your.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's a priority for me, man. I mean, you know, it's just as important as the music, bro. It's the visual aspect of it, you know. So
yeah,
that's what we're selling, really. You know what I mean? Is the art and then the music. You know, people see the artwork and that's the representation of the sound. You know.
Yeah.
So
indeed.
Shout out to all the illustrators and designers and everybody in this game, man. I mean, they helped make it what it is, bro. Seth,
absolutely.
You know, RDRB, Chris B. Murray, you know, everybody, man. Everybody, bro.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to them.
Really. Back in the day, you had like metal covers and other like rock covers that were like illustrated and stuff.
They had illustrations,
yeah. And, like, or I have like symbols and stuff. And I'm glad that kind of translated over to our lane. What's I've done is a big. Go ahead.
I was about to say, I think our lane has the hottest art going right now.
Honestly, no. I would challenge in all time, because there again, I don't know that we've ever had an era of music or a genre of music that's taken their album covers to a fine art quality.
Late 70s, early 80s.
In some sense, I think
that's what's inspired this kind of crop of the artists that we have right now. But I think a lot of.
But I think this is a much higher level. I really do. When you look at some of the stuff that's out there, like some of these artists are really, really like they're fantastic.
Oh no, they're going crazy, man. Sep, like you said, RDRB's
fantastic. Sep,
Dyer. You know, Kip. I mean, everybody has their own Stab Master, Arson.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has.
There's
Christy
tons
Murray,
of them.
Like you said, everybody has all their own different styles, and they're all.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Creating and contributing, like pieces that are like one of a kind, that you definitely want to go get a shirt for. You know, like I told you, I am exclusively into wearing rapper merch, specifically because of the covers that have been coming out. It's been dope, man. It's a true renaissance right now.
And to support is awesome. I love that.
Yeah. But peep this right here. Let me ask you this. Do you think it was 70s, 80s inspired it? I think it was a lot harder back then to do what we do now, but I don't know. I think it was harder back then to do the art.
Now everything is digital, right? So you have digital mixed with hand-drawn illustrations and shit. So back then, everything was just pen and paper, right? Paintings, you know? So I don't even know how they did it back then. I need to watch like a documentary on how they used to do graphic design and shit, because that shit was crazy. It's crazy, man. Even now, like RDRB to me is I don't know, bro. To me, as like a graphic designer, there's nobody really touching him, bro. Like, you got dope illustrators and shit, but as a graphic designer, a guy who could lay it out and just knows where to put what, how to lay out the text, like that in itself is a craft too. That's not really focused on. Everybody's just seeing the illustrations, the shit that pops, but how you gonna place the text? Where you gonna put this and this and that? The logos and all that, like that all matters, bro. Colors too.
Yeah,
colors
absolutely.
too. Like what color palette are you gonna go with as well? You know, that all matters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So explain the idea behind the Dead Poets album. Like, boom. Like, I know it's a dope name, by the way, and the album cover fits it perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, whose idea was it for the cover? Like, or you just gave it to him and said, "Here you go. What you think?"
Well, the RDRB, bro, like he just, like when you say, okay, so I give him, let's say like Sun Tzu and the Wave God. Right?
Yeah, which is another dope cover, one of my favorites.
Yeah. Like, we didn't even really give him a concept. We just told him the title, and then he just has this like crazy philosophy behind the shit. And he tells it to you. He's like, yo, I got this and this and that. I took this piece from here, that piece from there, and it all makes sense, and it works with the album title.
Yeah.
You know? Yo, the man's is fucking genius, bro. And as far as Dead Poets, like Ito, he wanted to do like a concept record. And so once we told RDRB the name of the project and shit, he finessed this. He just put this shit together.
That's hard, yo. Both album covers look like something like classic. It looks like something that like was made mad years ago, yo. Well, it looks like dope as fuck, but it looks old as mother. Like
they look like era pieces.
Yes,
like when you look at Sun Tzu, Sun Tzu, it looks like some 15th century Japanese art.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And when you're looking at that, it totally looks like a Renaissance master painted that.
It does. Yeah, it definitely looks like the one of the Ninja Turtles did that shit, yo. I don't know their name. Right. Michelangelo, Leonardo, whatever them niggas' name is. Yeah. It
but
definitely looks like that.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's the era we in, man. I mean, I'm sure, I don't want to put words into his mouth, but I bet RDRB is the type of dude that, has studied those eras and those looks, and he was like, okay, when I approach this, I'm gonna use this this Far East Asian look, like, you know what I mean, I'm gonna use this Renaissance sepia tone when I paint this Ito cover, you know what I mean, like
I want to add to that really quick because, and this isn't to throw shade on any of the artists in this lane, but there are some artists that have dope style and they come out with great stuff and they're really amazing artists. But then there's another level of artist where you look at like, Sap or RDRB, you can tell that they've studied multiple different mediums and they know art history and, there's like another level to it. You know what I mean?
Indeed. Yeah.
But
it's supposed to be better, bro.
Yeah, but that's not really why we brought you on.
Learn off of.
We brought you on because of your shit and what you do. And I've been looking forward to this so much, like just because, obviously I'm a big fan of Canadian hip hop and what you guys have been doing up there. But, it's sometimes you kind of like somebody because they're Canadian, but they're never really going to, be, they're high in your ranking because they're Canadian. You are just like on the top of this game. Like, regardless of where you're from, it's an honor to be able to be a fan of yours and to say, oh yeah, he's also, hometown.
Yeah, that's crazy because I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I need to do more, Yeah.
That's good then.
There's levels to this shit, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to push myself through that next level, So I feel like I've conquered whatever I'm in right now. Now I need to reach that next plateau, and I know it doesn't really have much to do with the music itself. The fact that like everybody voted for me to be producer of the year, like that to me is crazy because Big Ghost had an amazing fucking year,
He did.
And for me to take that just shows like music speaks for itself. Imagine if I was to start putting myself out there. Like really being out there with the artists and doing shows and doing these things, like everything would just be on a whole nother level, man. So like at this point where I'm at right now is like, now I'm plotting like, what's the next move? And honestly, it's for me to get out of Canada. I need to go to the States.
So are you thinking about like moving?
Not moving. I can't move from here. I got a family. I got, my foundation is here, so I can't move from here.
But really spending more time in the States and really just kind of mixing it up.
Doing projects. Be maybe DJing. Do you DJ or like
beat sets? Yeah, all that shit, man. Just wherever I can be. Just being in the physical, Yeah,
I believe you and I had that same problem because I remember the pictures for the producer of the year. You ain't had no pictures the same. Word, you can send them joints right then. I'm like, you took them right then. I'm thinking to myself, bro, why don't I have only pictures I have of my daughter on my phone? I gotta post the ones for the Rock Marcy show. Bro, we gotta put ourselves out there a little bit more. I'm saying maybe do some lives.
For sure.
Yeah.
COVID fucked shit up, man. COVID fucked shit up, bro. I mean, we were supposed to go out there right before COVID hit. We had this whole tour lined up and everything, and then COVID hit. And being in Canada, like up until May 12th of this year, May 11th or May 12th, whatever. Now you don't need to be vaccinated in order to get into the US. But up until that point, you had to be vaccinated. And I never got the shot, So now
I didn't either. Yeah, and I couldn't visit my family. I couldn't come back up until just a couple weeks ago.
But wifey didn't want me to do it. she didn't want me to do it because she doesn't trust it. You know what I mean?
Nope.
So
that was probably a smart move, man. Shit was
now you don't need
questionable.
it. Now you don't need it.
I'm not saying there aren't people that did need it, and that's cool. To mandate that everybody take it was fucked up, and it's really sketch.
It was necessary though.
Like, I'm not necessarily a conspiracy theorist, but
I don't know, bro.
There's just way too many questions as to why people had to take it. That's just crazy.
I'm just fortunate that I didn't have to. I didn't have to. So, if I had to, I would. If I was going to lose my job, I would definitely take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The worst part was taking it, and then your job, like 6 months later, was like, you don't need it no more.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah,
they was offering mad money. They was offering money to people to take the joint, and I was like, man.
Oh, I had to pay extra. I had to pay $100 a month for
not having
health insurance.
Yeah, that's joint. Yeah,
that went away though. That's I think back to what y'all was saying, man. I mean, it's one thing for something to be for the best interest of everybody, right? But I think in this time that we're in right now, unfortunately, there's been too many examples of questionable behavior that's been done under the guise of being just some altruistic, oh yeah, we're doing this for everybody, for the benefit of everybody. And unfortunately, I mean, for the people trying to do these things that might be legitimate, it's like, a lot of people, the majority of people out here have access to these recent memories of y'all trying to sell us some snake oil, essentially. So it's like, what did y'all expect? You just thought shit was gonna be sweet. We know y'all did shit. We know, everybody talks about conspiracies, but unfortunately, like, a lot of these conspiracies are just history now. They're not, they're not conspiracies. They happened. They were things that were going on.
Yep. So, we got a venue down here that we definitely would love y'all to come to. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you bring with you, if you and Daniel's son want to come down here. I heard you and Daniel's son cooking again.
Hell yeah.
You Raz Fresco cooking again. There's a lot of matter of fact, when I first heard of you guys, I didn't know you guys from Canada. Yeah,
but that's good though.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't know Ghetto Socks from Canada. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know festivals from Canada. That just means the hip hop is, I don't know, universal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, now with the internet, it's everywhere, man. It's everywhere.
But I didn't know Ghetto Socks was from Canada for like 8-9 years. You know what I'm saying? So then,
who's Ghetto Socks, bro?
Ghetto Socks is a legendary. He's a legendary rapper. He had a Juno Award. He went up against Drake. Him and Uncle Fester up there in Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Halifax.
I think, Halifax. They've been out for a while. DK, the producer, he knows all y'all. He knows Falcon Outlaw. He's been on songs with dudes with Willie the Kid. He actually put me on a song with Willie the Kid, Guilty Simpson, some other people. But a lot of people know that dude. He's been around for a very, very long time. And that was my first taste of Canadian hip hop, where I thought was like, I heard scratches and shit, and I was like, oh shit. And then when I heard y'all again at the Benny show, because the DJ was playing y'all, I think it was Kerosene. It had to be Kerosene.
Yeah, it was probably there. Yeah,
DJ Kerosene was playing y'all at a show. And I said, who the fuck is, it was the Pressure Cook album. I was like, who the fuck is this? It was Toad Venom, I believe. Was it Toad Venom? And it just came on and I got scared. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing that. It gives you that feeling. Yeah, and I was like, who the fuck is this? And it was Matt O and someone else who came up to me and was like, yo, that's Daniel's son. I was like, what? Let me look for the fucking Daniel's son, yo. And I was like, after that, it took a while for them to be like, yo, Daniel's son is a dude from Canada. We talking about the same dude? Canada? Yeah. Futurewave. Daniel's son. It was like, yo, this shit is amazing. That made you go down the pipeline and find all these dope other artists that sounds like they from around the way, or they from New York, or There was this universal hip hop.
Well, that's what I think. I think that's the better way to put it too, man.
Yeah, like, you be making some scary shit though, bro, and I love that shit. Yeah. I love the scary shit, bro. Yeah,
I know,
filth.
man.
It's
me
that
too.
Filth, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's filth, bro. Wait until you hear this next shit that I got, man. I got like 7 projects lined up, and it's all gritty and grimy, bro. I went back to that. I went back like Boldy when I was cooking the Boldy project, and I was a little bit it started with Razor's Edge. Like I started like with a slightly different vibe, a different tone.
It's fun. It's more fun.
I needed to switch it up. I needed to switch it up because I felt like I was doing this, even though you can make it better than the last, but I felt like I just needed to go into a different zone and a different vibe. And it started with Razor's Edge. And I think from 2021 to last year, I was cooking like more soul, maybe fusion jazz, shit like that. Mm-hmm. The stuff you hear with Boldy and Ito and stuff, right? And then and Sun's doing the Wave God, right? That's more jazzy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yo, with the new shit that I got, oh my God, like I went back to the dirt, bro. I got some
type shit.
Yeah. Douchey, pressure cooker. Yeah, that type of vibe. That's what I'm on right now. So everything I'm cooking right now is like it's in that vein.
Just dark and gritty.
Yeah, I
dark and gritty. I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait.
I love being scared. Well, I don't be scared. It just give you that feeling. Some of the music you be making just give you that temperatures rising, or the 31st side, Mobb Deep, the 31st side, Get Bent, Run Wild. Like, it just gives you that feeling.
That's what I'm influenced by, though. You know what I mean? I'm from that era. So I was actually I was like 12, 13 years old when those projects were coming out. So I got to experience Cuban Links, fucking Infamous, and, Illmatic, all that shit as it came out. And this rap shit didn't really give me that feeling again until I heard like Reject 2. And I wanted to, like, I've been making music for many, many years. And that's the type of shit that I was making because I wasn't hearing it. So I was trying to make it. But nobody wanted to rap on that shit. Like, we got to be real. Nobody wanted to rap on those grimy beats, bro. You go to the studio where with the local artists, you play them the beats, they're like, nah. Then they play some Cameron shit. They play fucking Cash Money shit. They're like, yo, we want beats like that. And it's like, for real, like, yo, I don't want to do it. Like, I was just not inspired, bro. Like, I've been making beats from high school, but I was not inspired until I linked with Bozak and I heard Reject 2. Once I heard that shit, I'm like, yo, the shit that I love is back. And it's really good. Like when I heard Reject 2, bro, I got goosebumps all over my body. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite joint over there?
Bro, the whole album, man. Just I don't have a favorite, bro. I don't have a favorite.
Definitely a no skip.
My favorite's Beloved off of there, personally.
That shit is crazy.
Beloved.
Rex Ryan.
That whole Rex Ryan's crazy. Yo, that whole album, bro. Like from front to back. I still remember the day I heard it. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I doing, man? Why am I trying to make this shit?
Somebody gets
why am I doing this? Yeah, like this is coming back now. So I'm like, I gotta be involved, man. So I set up a studio, all that, and I told my guys around me, like, yo, I need to link up with local acts. That's why I set up a studio. I got to start working with people from the city, and this is the type of shit I want to do. And then I link up with A-Son, then I link up with Daniel's son, and bro, the rest is history.
History, yeah.
Dope.
That Daniel's son story, the Daniel's son you story, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I tried to hit him up, because originally we didn't know each other, right? So I just hit him up, and I'm obviously these guys are hustlers, bro. Like these rappers are hustlers, bro. So you try to hit them up, yo, let's work. I'm from this town or whatever. All right, you from out here? I'll give you a deal. You know what I'm saying? We'll do 800. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And I'm like, I don't got the bread like that. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, and then and so I link up with Bozak. Bozak did a joint with Daniel's son, and he had me mix and master that shit. Right? And then once Daniel's son heard it, he's like, yo, this guy is crazy with it. So he's like, yo, let me hear your beats. So I sent him beats and shit. Bro, the rest is history, man. The rest is history. We just started cooking up, man. He came by the lab. I remember the first time we ever linked up, man. We made like 5 joints.
God damn.
5 joints. I cooked. I had some beats ready. He had some rhymes ready, and we made a lot of stuff on the spot. And those joints are going to be coming out still. Like we got a project called Baggage Claims that's going to have all the unreleased pressure cooker joints, including our first songs that we've ever done. And they're just as good as everything else, man. They're just as good, bro. Yeah, man.
That is dope.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. That's we could release that, but soon it's gonna come out.
You had posted on IG that you were back in the pressure cooker cooking up, and it's some of the best stuff you've ever cooked. And you mentioned that you've got, I think, did you say 7?
What projects?
Yeah.
I got about 7 joints, man.
Can you tell us who you're working with?
I mean, I announced that I got. Raz, obviously, the Daniel Son project is almost ready. It's like about 95%. We're just waiting on one more feature, and I just got to mix and master that shit, and that tape is done. And I need artwork for it. And then I announced that me and Boldy have another album.
Right now.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah, me and Boldy got another one. So I sent him the mixes and everything like last week or so. So I just need him to give me his feedback and, you know, the direction he wants to go in as far as the sound and shit sonically. So that's the recordings and everything is done for that. And then, me and Raz, I've been going over to Raz's crib here and there, you know, we're doing a few joints bro, there's a few I can't talk about yet, man. So
that's cool.
Some big hitters, man. But a lot of returning artists, you know, guys that I've already worked with. That you guys want to see me work with again, you know.
What about you got the Def Soldier? The Def Soldier? I know you got a single with Def Soldier. You got.
I'm supposed to. Yeah. We locked in on a joint a while back. Like that song we did, like a few, you know, maybe a year or two ago. And I'm supposed to lock in with him probably in this fall.
Okay. I know he's gonna be.
Gotta get all this shit. Yeah, I gotta get all this shit out the way, man. I got a lot that I need to get out, bro. Like. I should be dropping some shit right now, but you know how things go.
True. So Speaking, I know Def Soldier's gonna be down here in July with Rome Streets. July 19th, opening for him. So it'd be cool to link up, hit the embalming fluid. Yeah. Hope it does that. If you don't do that song, I'll be mad at him.
Tell him, man. Tell him that you want it.
I'm gonna yell at him because I be in front of the stage at these shows. I'm gonna yell. You do. Fluid. You want embalming fluid?
Yeah, man. That joint's crazy.
Yeah, definitely, man. I hope he stays on that wave right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, boom. Like I just like the aggressiveness that you channel into your music, the darkness. Because a lot of music is fun. A lot of music is also slow paced. You know what I'm saying? And once again, you one of the guys who pushed the BPM up too, because the BPM was slow for a minute. Yeah. But you got a lot of different BPMs, Joe.
Well, that's because of Daniel. So see, guys like Daniel Son. Daniel Son likes fast tempo beats. You know, Daniel Son, and then Rome too. Rome likes fast beats. You know what I'm saying? So working with those guys, like it kind of made me push the BPMs up a little bit. You know.
Definitely.
Man, a perfect example to me of that is As the Crow Flies, man. Like that's
that's crazy.
I can't have you here and we not talk about that, man. To me,
that's fucking dope, man.
The rhymes on there and the beats on there were perfectly married. It was a clinic in boom bap, ill, hard, up tempo beats, but mixed with that slimy, that grime, that filth. It was mixed in there. You know what I mean? That to me, that shit sizzled. You know what I mean? Like that's You know what I mean? When you were done listening to it, you had that vibration. You were like, oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Okay. I love.
I'm glad you mentioned that, man. Shout out 360. You know, 36 Cypher.
36 Cypher
is a spitter. Boy.
That's another dope album cover too.
Yeah, me and that guy go back, man. You know, me and that guy go back to like, you know, the Sandbox, you know? So, and he understands, bro. He understands me the most out of anybody. Like, he knows me. Like they said, that's like my brother, you know what I'm saying? And we're kind of similar in vibe and what we look for in music. Like, we really embody that dark hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying? So when I did As the Crow Flies, I was kind of tailoring it more to his vibe. See, Hell Sweet Home was a lot of joints that we've done like throughout the years, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So that was just joints that we've been collecting slowly, you know, putting it together or whatever. But As a Crow Flies was all fresh, brand new cookups.
How long did it take to make it?
What, As a Crow Flies?
Yeah.
Not long, man. Not long. I mean, these, for example, like this new Danielson project took 3 sessions.
Wow.
That's it.
3 studio sessions. Because it's just, this guy, I don't know, bro. Going back to Danielson, like this guy is something else, man, in the lab, bro.
Absolutely.
Like this, he'll legit write in a span of 4 hours. We could knock out 5-6 joints, and he writes everything on the spot.
Oh wow!
Like you just run the beat. He's just there like this, just scribing the shit, coming up with the hook, running it by you, seeing if you like it, whatever. Yeah, 1 hour, a joint is done. Done.
Dope.
I think what kind of makes that happen though, because I don't think it's typical that obviously you can just get in and make that much in such a short amount of time, but your beat selection, obviously, you produce and cook up phenomenal beats. His professionalism and his talent, but then also that chemistry that the two of you have, because there's something special about a Danielson Futurewave record. And Danielson kills everything that he's on. Don't get me wrong. Everything that he's on. Yeah. But there's something different when the two of you are cooking up. It's some definite like mad science shit in the lab. Definitely.
Yeah. For sure, man. That guy's talented, bro. He can make a shitty beat sound amazing, bro. You know what I mean? Like he's just crazy. Yeah, you got that voice, you got that cadence. There's certain rappers in this game that they know how to approach a beat, And I'm telling you, like those pressure cooker joints, I'm telling you, bro, like I know a lot of people they say it's like one of my best albums or whatever. If I sent those beats out trying to get placements, people probably wouldn't pick those beats, bro. You know what I mean? Realistically. But hearing how he approaches it and how he like how the song comes out with his voice and, bro, it makes it what it is. It's a combination, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the beat. It's not just it's the combination of the beat and the rapper,
I'll buy that because he's the type of dude that can make like a Norwegian fisherman's hat cool. If you took Danielson and put him on the docks in Nova Scotia, I promise you no one would look twice. but yet he's 100% hip hop. Like,
oh yeah,
and super cool. Shout out to Danielson. I got to meet him in South Carolina at the Triple Threat Tattoo Studio show, and he is a super cool dude. Just like really down to earth, awesome guy.
Yeah, he's the type of guy to hop in the crowd and mingle with the fans and shit. He's one of those guys.
Yeah, kill it on stage. Sure. Kill it on stage.
There's a few artists out there that have a voice that can rap over anything. One was MF Doom. Yeah. Number 2 is Ghostface. Another guy is Makami. Makami make weird sounding shit that I'll be like, yo, what the hell are you even rapping over this for?
Yo, Knack is a master at that
Knack
shit.
Is too.
Davino, Rome. Like these guys, they the way they approach beats, man, is like you can send them some weird shit, man. That's something like, yo, I don't know about this one. You send it to those guys, bro, they might body that shit.
Let's not count Rock Marcy out of that.
Oh yeah. Rock Marcy did JJ Flash at the show the other day. I was like,
he was amazing on stage. Like, that show was epic.
Yeah, choosing fees, some shit that niggas just don't rap over the Rock Marcy. But low key, I think Rock Marcy in this lane, this genre, I think he started this shit. And seeing that show,
he's one of the guys for sure.
I would love to hear a Rock Marcy Futurewave joint because the BPM could be a little bit faster.
Oh my god!
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, that would be sick.
Me too, man. Me too.
I think Rock Marcy. Definitely. Oh wait, are you trying to say you already did it?
Nah. That one I could confirm that.
I like how you did that, Lukey.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You said he got big names. Yeah, out there. I was
it's not out the books though.
I don't think so.
It's not out the question, man. It could happen one day,
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's just me going out there meeting these guys. And most of the guys that I work with, like I physically kicked it with, and Bodie's the only one that I haven't met, me and him chopped it up, whatever, through IG and shit, but I haven't chopped it up with him in person. Everybody else, Riggs, Rome, Knack, fucking Davino, I've kicked it with all these guys. You know what I'm saying?
So indeed.
So it's more of like making that connection in person first, and seeing if you guys even fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it goes from there. Like, I would love to do it, man. You know, Rock Marcy project, that's fucking hell yeah. Marshburg is one of the greatest projects. You know what I'm saying?
I believe so.
That's one of my favorites. Yeah. I remember when that shit came out, man. We were bumping that right into Montreal and shit. That was fucking nuts, man. I love that album.
Yo, son followed me on Instagram and I was like, who the fuck is this? Like early. And I was like, man, but then Mossberg dropped and I was like, ain't nobody doing this. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody doing it. And it was gritty. It sounded like we could make it. It sounded like we could have made it. Like me and my homies at the time, we could have made it too. Because it was sounded so gritty. Daddy? Snow. Then Sean Price hopped on Snow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what everybody was like, oh. Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? Like back then it's like people weren't really like there was only guys like us that was bumping that shit, but everybody else around me, bro, like nobody was fucking listening.
Nah, not really. It
wasn't really. It wasn't until Westside Gun he made that shit cool again. He's making this shit cool again. Yeah, right. You know?
On top of that, it was Little Brother and those groups. They was talking. It was regular people rap. It wasn't really gangster rap. It wasn't scary rap. It wasn't like in the dungeon, in the tomb rap that was out there like that. It was regular people rap. Oh, then Drake dropped with "You the Fucking Best," and like it was over for a minute. It was aggressive thug hip hop was nowhere. Word, it was nowhere to be.
Yeah, nobody around me was listening to this shit, man. That's why it was hard to be an artist, bro. Hard to be a producer when everybody around you's like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. You got to make shit like this. Why aren't you making like trap music? Why aren't you making this? And it's like, fuck, man. It's like, it was tough. It was tough, man. It was tough because you do shows. We used to do some shows out here, bro. Nobody would come out. You know, it was crazy, bro.
It's like being a sushi chef. It's like being a sushi chef and everyone's asking you to flip burgers.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
It was tough out here. CD stores started shutting down. Earwax shut down. It was tough, and it still was tough for a while. But seeing that just lately, this Rock Marshall show that was, I don't know if it was sold out or not.
It was good crowd.
We might have some hope to get some, because down here in the scene in Atlanta, it's terrible. It's tough, bro. It's tough,
especially for this underground lane. But music in general, they just don't go and support like they should.
But so if you came to Atlanta, you probably get like
they were there. They were there Thursday.
They support who they want to support.
They were there for rock.
But Futurewave, 2 years ago, if you would have came down here, you probably would have got 50 to 60 people to come out here. Go to Cleveland, and you probably would have got like 300, 400. That's what happens. Wow. Yeah. So it's a different. I don't know if it's the days they choose to do shows down here.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Wednesdays and Thursdays are the most popular days to do shows down here for whatever reason.
Yes,
and a Monday. Don't forget, they do Mondays also.
Yeah, we almost didn't get Rome. Rome's coming, but it was difficult trying to get somebody. Yeah, it was difficult getting somebody to promote the show because no one wanted to pay him.
True indeed. So it's still kind of like a drought down here, but we still have access to the music. You see a lot of people
What I saw at the Rock Marcy show was a really, really deep love for the underground. So
you saw a whole bunch of Griselda crop tops. You saw a whole bunch of Griselda crop tops, bro.
Yeah, this shit's popping again, man. This shit's popping again. The fact that Rome, Danielson, these guys could go out to Europe,
right?
Yes.
And they're successful. It's successful, bro. These are successful fucking tours, man. That's why they're doing it.
Yep, absolutely.
So that shows you, thanks to Rock Marcy, Westside Gun, all these guys that fucking made this shit cool again. Because for a long time, bro, this shit was done. It was dead. And thank God for that, man. Because I love this shit, and I'm glad I'm blessed to be a part of it and being who I am in this game. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah, I think you don't give yourself enough credit though, because you like one of the people who actually put the battery in the backpack. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what it is, man? It's because I'm in the trenches, bro. Like, I'm in it. I'm fighting. I'm trying to get my way to the top. Like, I'm not. When it's all said and done, maybe I could sit back and see and be like, oh shit, I did this, I did that. Like, yo, this is crazy. But right now, like, I'm still cooking. I'm still trying to make my best shit. And I feel like I haven't made my best shit yet.
And it's hard to see if you're winning or losing when you're standing in the middle of a battlefield.
Yeah, I'm still fighting. I still haven't got my rewards yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fighting the game, you know?
It's dope that you feel like you haven't made your best shit yet, though. That's how I think you have to be. You can't ever rest, right? You have to be relentless. You have to be, never satisfied, with the accolades. The other people watching you, the spectators are always going to be there, and saying, oh yeah, you're doing this. But you're the ultimate gauge of, nope, I'm not done yet, or I haven't done this yet. So I still got more to do. I got a vendetta. That's the fertile grounds for illness right there.
Definitely.
The fertile grounds for illness. I like that.
Fucking right. Absolutely.
That's an album title right there.
The game is changing too, sonically, this year, this sound is popping. The next year, that sound is popping, like it's soul loops or drums and, you know what I mean? It's always changing, you know what I mean? And to be, ahead of the curve, bro,
you definitely are. I don't think
that's why I just do me. I do me, bro. I just do me. I try to make the best Futurewave shit.
Shoot.
You know what I mean?
That's what you do. And that's what you do, man.
Yeah.
You're not beholden, I don't think, to any sort of wave, right? Pun intended, of sounds that are happening, right? Or any sort of trend that's happening. I think it's more often that people are sitting back listening to what you're doing, right? And then pegging that and saying, okay, this is this era, or this is what's going on right now. Again, like I said, you set the year off. 2022 was a wild year for you. You know what I mean? And the variety of projects that you had, people were checking, like, they were like, okay, let's see what this is going to be like. And that set the tone for the next couple of months with, Sun Tzu and the Wave Guy came out. That set the tone going forward.
And then, first of the year, too.
And that was early on.
Yeah.
Razor's
like
Edge
dropped that project
set
early.
shit off. You know what I mean? Everything sounds different, though, but it's your style. And people definitely take the time to, okay, I got to assess this. I got to really sit with this one and see what this vibe is like. And I think personally, I feel like a lot of that comes down to the fact because you're an engineer, you mix and master your own shit. So you have a more of a, I think, top to bottom thematic fingerprint. Thank you, Carl. Of your approach to the music, and it's obvious, man. It's obvious,
and you're so aptly named. Yeah, and you're so aptly named Futurewave. I mean, really, if we're talking about style and this genre, you are that wave ahead of everybody else. They're all still waiting for that next big wave, and you're pulling it in.
That's crazy.
Great wave.
That's
so it's
Carl.
Talk about the sequence. Go ahead. My bad.
Well, it's just amazing to me that this lane that we have is very reminiscent of that early 90s, and that you do have a lot of different styles all under this kind of boom bap genre, and they're all existing. But there is definitely, those trends that'll start to kind of come in. And again, you're always the first in that. So
wow.
Talk about the sequencing. The sequencing of your albums, because the sequences that you put together on these albums, I'm saying, are you responsible for the sequences of the songs as well, or the artist, or the artists? You got to come up together.
For the most part, I usually put the track list together. As far as skit wise and the transitions, that's all me right there.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, like substance abuse, Riggs had control. He took control of the sequencing of that tape. Okay. And even with the new shit, like I'm trying to take a different approach. Like I'm not trying to like be like, oh, this is my shit. I want this and this and this and that. Like I'm asking the artist now, like, yo, how you feel about, what order do you want these in? Like, what do you feel should be the first, second, third, fourth joint? And more collaborative that way. Because the thing is, for example, right? Like I shouldn't see. Okay, see, Boldy. From what I was told, he told me he loved Mr. 1008, right? And that's what got us to do the second tape because right after I gave him Mr. 1008, he's like, bro, I love this shit. Let's keep cooking. Let's cook another one, right? But the one thing what I heard is that he didn't like the skits. Like it was too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have done without the skits. So knowing that, I was like, yo, I prefer to, if I'm making a project for you, I want to make sure that, yo, you love the shit.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't want anything to be there where it's like, nah, I didn't want that. That was all Futurewave. Like Futurewave put that in there. I didn't want that though. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I want to make sure like whatever you hear and whatever you're going to be performing, you love that shit, bro. That's why I'd rather just work with the artist. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because it's a work of art for both of you. It's both of you putting your stamp on something. So yeah, at the end of the day, I can see that. Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, they let me handle it. You know what I'm saying? They want me to do what I do, you know, and no, I take pride in that because, you know,
I love the sequencing. It's like a movie.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like a movie.
Yeah, because it's all about the sonic. So I'm even listening to the beats. Like, what's the tone of this beat? How does it go into the next joint? And you know, I do all that shit, bro. Yeah, I take pride into all that shit, man. Yeah.
Can I ask, how did the Mr. 1008 come together? Since you said you mostly work with people that you've met before, I mean, was this something that you and Boldy just kind of connected over Instagram and were like, "Fuck it, let's cook"? Or how did that conceptualize?
I guess. So after we did Cataclysm, after Fuck Rap dropped Cataclysm.
Yeah, the
Cataclysm. Yeah, I think he was like, "Yo, I want to do another project for you. Like, I want to, you know, I want us to work together again." And I was like, but I pressed my own shit, right?
Yeah.
So I was just like, yo, if I'm gonna work with a label, you gotta bring me somebody I can't get. You know what I mean? Okay. Otherwise, like if I can get the artist myself, I'll press it myself. I mean, me and Danielson went to Dope because you know, it was we wanted something under the Dope catalog, but we didn't have to go to Dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with that being said, it's like so Boldy. So I was like, oh, okay, so Fuck Rap's like, yo, so who do you want to work with? And the first artist that came to my mind was Boldy James, bro. So I was like, yo, that's a guy, I never met him. That's one guy I would love to work with. So if you can make that happen, if we could get a Boldy James Futurewave project going,
we'll do it.
He made it happen. He made it happen.
Dope, man. Crazy. Shout out Fuck Rap, man.
Yeah, but I can't lie. Like it was in the beginning, it was a little uncomfortable for me because, like I said, like I'm more. Like I talk with the artists that I work with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's some sort of relationship there. So that was the first time I ever did a project like that. And it felt like, damn, you know, I need some feedback from him because Fuck Rap was the middleman on that one in the beginning. So, so the way it started is like once Boldy wanted to hear the beats, like he wanted to hear some beats from me. And at the time I was cooking up a beat tape that was going to be pure loops. Like I was going to use like famous, whatever. If somebody used it, I'm still, whatever. I was doing like a mixtape, loop, beat tape, whatever, some DJ shit. So I had like 8 joints for that. So and I had no other beats. So I sent Fuck Rap. I'm like, yo, bro, like I only got these joints. So here, send this to him. See if he likes it. He heard it. Bro, he's like, yo, I'm on it. Tell him to send more. So I sent them those 8 and then I sent them another 20 joints, you know? And bro, fucking 2-3 weeks later, he sent the whole album.
Wow.
That's dope. It was so easy. Yeah, it was so easy. That was an easy project.
So if you guys are going to cook up again, are you going down to hook up with him and try to cook some stuff up, or at least
to Detroit or something?
Break bread, or
if we cook up, if we're going to do a third project, ideally I want to do it like in the flesh, you know what I'm saying? Like in person. So,
so the second one's already done. Then you try to tell
it's done. It's done.
Wow.
By that time, me and him, we you know, there's communication now, right? So, but during the making of Mr. 1008, nah, bro, that's why it was like a little tough for me. I was like, damn, I want to talk to this guy, see what he's saying. And when he came out to Toronto at that time, I couldn't, him and Al, I couldn't go out because my pops was in bad shape. You know what I'm saying? He was in the hospital and shit. So I was taking care of that while those guys were out here. So I didn't have a chance to meet him. But we're going to make it happen.
Sure.
That's cool.
So there's this next project coming out with Fuck Rap as well as the Brown Bag Money. Okay.
No. This is Fuck Rap. It's still Fuck Rap. Yeah. They put out quality merch, quality vinyls and quality covers. You know what I'm saying? So y'all look out for that shit. Yeah.
That's crazy how that happened. But I'm glad that y'all linking together because it is kind of hard being the middleman. I know having a middleman in there. Go ahead, Carl.
So you mentioned that you press up your own stuff. So talk a little bit about you starting Wave God Music and deciding to go that route. Because to me, like everything about this independent lane is unique because you guys, and I mean this whole underground community has found different ways of marketing themselves, of promoting themselves, of selling unique merch and things like that. For somebody to say, you know, I'm going to start pressing my own records is genius. What was the catalyst to all that?
Bozak Morris, GGBR Records.
That's what's up.
You know,
shout out to Bozak.
Yeah, hell yeah. I owe it all to him, man, because you know, he was the first person I seen pressing vinyl and seeing him distribute it, seeing how he does it. And I was like, yo, I could do that shit too. I want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, this is fucking amazing. Like, I remember when he first showed me the 7-inch for the Loose Cannons joint, the Never Change with Conway. And it had the translucent vinyl with the splatter. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I've never seen anything like that ever. So I was like, yo, I want to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I mean, Bozak really just put the battery in the back. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. And Bozak, I want you to do more hockey jerseys. I need a hockey jersey. A dope fucking hockey jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, it's crazy, bro. Like, I'm so grateful to, you know, be around the people that I'm around, bro. You know what I mean? You know, it's a blessing still. Shout out to Bozak Morris, yo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So speaking of, go ahead, Carl.
No. Hit it, Primo Jab. Go.
I was just gonna ask more Wave God music questions, man. Like, y'all need some more merch, bro. Like, I need some T-shirts.
I gotta get in that bag, man.
Yeah,
you know what
you're
it is
more
right
so
now?
Just CDs and just vinyl. That's what you prefer to get off.
Right now, yeah, because you know, to do T-shirts and shit, like you need a big storage space. Like, yeah.
Have you ever thought about those print-on-demand type?
Yeah. We've tried that before. We've done it before, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like the quality. Okay. I'd rather be more hands-on with it. And like when we did the Sokoju T-shirts, the Bite the Bullet run was all done over here. It was all done over here. It wasn't done with print, not like Printful and shit like that. But it's a lot of fucking work, bro, to do T-shirts. Real talk. It's a lot of work. And I'm going to eventually get back into that bag. It's just right now I'm cooking, bro. Like I'm in the cooking zone right now. This whole year, I've just been cooking projects, bro. So I'm going to get back into
and that's why you got 7. That's why you got 7 to release. That's why you got 7 to release right now, yo. Exactly. 7 in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Almost got a full clip.
Yup, exactly.
Yeah, all right. Well, here I got another question that kind of stems off this, and this, you know, I'm not even going to try to. I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to ask any more about who we don't know you're working with. But what I am going to ask is, all right, you have a list of 5 artists, you know, that you can work with, that you can pick. Whose projects do you want to make a Futurewave project with? Like, just throw 5 artists out there, you know. Who's exciting for Futurewave?
Yeah,
that you haven't worked with yet.
Obviously, Westside Gun. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that'd be dope.
That'll be impossible to do a fully produced project for him. I would think.
I don't think he does that no more.
No, exactly. So Westside Gun is number 1, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Conway. Like, who else is there? Rock Marcy. You know. That I haven't worked with.
The one I want. You know the one I want. I want the Drake Futurewave project.
Oh yeah,
I think that would be like.
I knew you were going to mention that.
I told you over and over again. That would be his best project ever because he can rap. I think Drake can rap. I just don't like none of the beats he be on, man. Especially the new shit, bro.
Hell, fucking yeah! Drake's a legend out here, bro. That'd be a dream come true too, man. You know what I mean? Hell yeah.
Okay. And we'll have Daniel's son write all the rhymes. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Daniel son ghostwrite this shit.
No,
Drake
shit,
is
like
fire,
I'm
man.
into this. This sounds like a great project. Tell me more, Lukey. Lukey is on that stuff right now, bro. That is, man, if that, Futurewave
You
produced
get a hold of that
Drake
man
album
and make
written
a
by
Futurewave
Danielson, oh
Drake
my
album.
God, that'd be raw.
I don't even think it got to be
I'd
written
listen
by
to it.
Danielson. I just think that he'll go into a different dynamic. You know, he don't write his own shit. I think this would be an incredible album. I think could be one of my favorite albums because I think Drake can rap. I just don't like none of the production.
Rap.
Yeah,
nice,
his
bro.
cadence, he can flow.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like the subject matter he does. I think he's a hypocrite, but I think it'll be easier for him to write stuff to DLBs. I don't know what he'll get a rap about.
That'd be crazy, right?
But
yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, I've been saying this for like the last 4 years.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, besides those guys, besides those guys, like, bro, I'm working with everybody that I want to work with, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Like, yeah,
that's
that's a hard. 5 is a hard one to come up with,
Yeah, the 5th spot is always the hardest spot.
I know.
Yeah.
I got
some wish list, man. Throw somebody out there.
Elzai. I got Elzai. Futurewave. Elzai and Futurewave. Elzai from Slum Village. Black Thought.
That'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think Black Thought would be good.
I mean, if we're going with the legends,
oh my God,
bro,
that's what I'm saying. You can say anybody.
Raekwon, Nas, fucking all those guys, bro.
I would love to hear Nas on a Futurewave beat. That would be insane.
I would love to work with Ray, bro. Ray, that's like
that'd probably be the best one. I'm thinking right now. Thinking of what I've heard, especially the Shaolin versus Wu-Tang album, stuff like that. Yeah, that's a great combination. Yeah,
I like Shaolin.
I believe. Yeah, Raekwon. Yeah, I love that album. Boom, I think that would be along those lines. Yeah, holy shit.
You mentioned coming up. You were listening to Cuban Links, and what producers would you say influenced you the most? And I'm pretty sure I could guess 2 of them off the bat.
Let me know.
Well, I would say Havoc and RZA.
Havoc.
That's a fact. Like, but that's now it's Alchemist. Like now, Alchemist. To me, Alchemist took the spot from everybody, bro. To me, he's the greatest producer of all time now, in my opinion, because he transcended time, bro. And he's still making
eras.
He's still making the most incredible shit.
He's going crazy right now.
He's going crazy. He got Grammys. He's on commercial records. He's got the underground shit on lock. Like, come on, bro. Nobody's touching Alchemist, bro. Nobody.
I don't think so either. I think you're definitely right. As much as I would like to not admit that sometimes, I love the brother. I'll be like, ain't nobody fucking with Alchemist right now. You make Freddie Gibbs rap so hard and then go back to being Freddie Gibbs. And then
that's what I'm saying, man.
And Freddie Gibbs, there you go. Freddie Gibbs Currency album.
Yeah,
I love the Fetty shit.
Fetty's dope.
Yeah, that shit was incredible. So you're right. You're right. You're right.
Amazing.
I want to admit it sometimes. Yeah, because everybody know I love RZA and some Havoc and some Doom. But Doom,
hell
ain't nobody rapping on Doom shit. Ain't nobody rapping over Doom beats, but Doom.
But yo, man, like RZA, even though like he's probably like the top one for me of all. It's hard to say, man, because I'm so influenced by RZA's sound from like the '90s shit.
Yep.
But it kind of ended around 2000.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The studio got flooded.
It kind of ended. Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, like the new RZA isn't the '90s RZA, unfortunately.
It's
not to take away anything from him. But like if I was to meet him, like, bro, I'd fan out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
RZA,
that's the guy.
Absolutely.
That's the fucking guy, bro. He's the fucking guy, man.
But those beats is definitely not the same.
I was about to say, professionally right now, Alchemist is more so of the person that you're looking at like that.
Right,
like,
right now. Right now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Vidon's another one. Vidon's another one, bro. Vidon's another one. He's fucking crazy.
Definitely.
He's crazy with it.
What's your favorite Alchemist beat?
Okay,
Oh shit, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite, bro, because it all depends on the day.
Yeah.
It all depends on the day. This shit changes all the time, bro. I can't say I don't know. I like most of them though.
Yeah. Well, here's Here's one that recently is at the top of my list. Wet Wipes.
Oh,
Wet Wipes.
I did not know that Alchemist produced Wet Wipes for Cameron.
I didn't know that either.
Alchemist beat.
See, I don't even know that one. I don't even know that one. Oh my
God, Wet Wipes. It's been in my head for the past week and a half, and then I was like, man, who made this beat? I just happened to look it up. And it was the hip hop fact that blew my mind this week was that Alchemist produced Wet Wipes.
I didn't know he produced that either, to be honest with you. I'm a Cameron connoisseur too.
Insane, bro.
So that means that his versatility is crazy as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Surgical Gloves is another one that comes to mind that is like, oh yeah, that's an Alchemist beat too. Don't forget. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I love that shit. Yeah, man. It's like you said though. I mean, Alchemist is one of those dudes that I feel like he has too many joints for you to be able to be like, oh yeah, that's my favorite one. That's what I'm
depends. Saying though.
Like
that's what I'm saying.
Albert Einstein work that he did with Prodigy.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's to me, that's almost a flawless album. Like that's to me crazy. Almost as good as Only Built for Cuban Links. You know, it's right up there with that. To me, it is. That's why I said to me, you know, this is my opinion. You can't tell me, Lukey.
Wait. How about this? Futurewave, name. Don't gotta be 5 of your favorite albums, you know what I'm saying? But name 5 of your favorite albums that just come to your mind right off the top of your head. I'm gonna see if
they don't have to be 5 of your favorite albums, but name 5 of your favorite albums.
Yeah, like what?
Because check it out. Because I'm guaranteed he has more than 5 favorite albums. I do.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah. So boom.
Of course.
So you inspire
Cuban Links, 36 Chambers. Return to the 36 Chambers. That's a slept on fucking tape. Nobody talks about that old
ODB. I love it.
That shit is a sonic fucking masterpiece, bro. I love that tape.
The skits was crazy to me too.
Yup. Reject 2, The Infamous from Mobb Deep.
Okay.
Illmatic, obviously. Illmatic. Fucking what else, man? And I can't front. Kiss the Ring. I love Kiss the Ring. I think those guys made an incredible project, bro. And like Hitler Wears Hermes 8.
Which one?
Yep.
Side A. I love that tape, bro. Bo Jackson.
Bro, yeah, you're right.
The Freddie Gibbs, the Freddie Gibbs Alchemist tape.
Alfredo.
Alfredo.
I also want to say fettuccine when I say that, yeah, but it's Alfredo.
Alfredo. Man, I could go on for days, bro. Yeah. I could go on, man. Like, there's just so many amazing projects. Yeah, like that's me though. That's you know, those albums. That's what I fucking bump, man. I listen to all that shit, bro.
Do you listen to a lot of other people's stuff while you're making things, or do you prefer to be kind of in isolation and like develop your own sound at that time?
I should, but I don't. Like when I'm cooking, because I'm making so much shit, and I'm mixing and mastering my own shit. I'm consumed by my own music, bro. Like I listen to my own shit all the time. And it's because I'm working
inspire
on
yourself.
It's not even for inspiration, you know what I'm saying? It's just because I'm working. Because I got to reference the joints in the car, and it takes up all my time, man. I really should be listening to other people's shit a little more, you know what I'm saying? Just to, see what other guys are doing and shit, But
man, I don't know. I think whatever you're doing right now, just keep on doing it because, I know other people say that they pick up on what other people listen to. I mean, what other people do, they like start mimicking it, even if it's subconsciously whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, yo. Whatever you got going on right now, bro. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, man. That makes me feel good, man. That makes me feel good, bro, because sometimes I second guess my own shit, But when I see, you guys, see the fans appreciating it, showing it love, like, I'm like, okay, I'm glad y'all fuck with it, man. It makes me happy.
It's really cool you mentioned in recent projects as well, other than just old stuff, because
I'm not stuck in the past, bro. I'm not stuck in the past, bro. Like the worst is when you go to these shows, right? These hip hop shows, and let's say like Daniel's son is the headliner, right? Or whatever. Somebody from this lane is the headliner, and the DJ is only playing 90s and early 2000s shit.
Yeah,
why?
the same.
Why aren't you playing the new shit? Why aren't you playing the new shit?
They out of touch sometimes. They out of touch, man.
Yo, big time they're out of touch. Yo, Finn told me he DJ'd a set. I don't know where it was, man, but he was on a tour with Ready Rock, I believe, and he DJ'd his set, and he opened up, spinning, joints or whatever, and he played a Rome Streets track, right? And nobody in the crowd knew Rome. Nobody knew Rome, but everybody came up to him and was like, "Yo, who is that? Yo, that guy's crazy." Rome walked out with like fucking 5-6 new fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like
dope.
that.
Shout out to DJ Kerosene, and if you guys do a show here, make sure DJ Kerosene is DJing the show, because that's all he does. He'll pepper in occasionally a classic, but yeah, he always reps like underground stuff and plays really just deep cuts.
You have to, man. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. We're in a new day and time, bro. Like that old shit. I mean, not to take anything away from it, but play the new shit, bro. Like, how is this supposed to pop? Yeah, how is this supposed to pop and you're constantly playing the old shit, man? Let the fans get new fans into this, bro. Let people get people familiar with this shit. Play it,
Yep.
Low key, super low key. Go to the Rock Marciano show. There was a lot of 25 and unders in there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them do know some of the newer stuff, which I am encouraged. I'm encouraged. I think that we're gonna have a soon explosion due to people like you, Umbrella, and others who are coming up through these ranks that are just giving. There's a new market for us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm forever thankful because, hey, boom, Rome Street, he got 6 new fans. Guaranteed, I got 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they're gonna go listen to the pipeline that's coming down. Thank you, JC. My kid is acting she's acting like a total B right now. A bad person, not the B word, but bad. She's just being she is not like this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah, I never call my daughter the B word.
Don't be calling your daughter the B.
I can't really say. I don't want to say she's like but yeah, there's definitely definitely.
No, and to your point, Lukey, at that show, the Rock Marcy show, Great God opened up, and he got a really big pop. Knowledge the Pirate came out, and he got a really big pop. So, people understand a lot of what's going on. We're getting a much better fan base through that generation gap.
Yeah. Sometimes I play some shit for my daughter, I play some shit for my kids. You know what I mean? My daughter's like 13 years old. I played her some of the new Danielson records, and I'm like, yo, what do you think of this? Like, how you feel about this? And she lets me know, this shit's fire, or if it's not fire. She loved Dead Poets. She loved Dead Poets and Boldy James.
You know what I'm saying? Well, she has good taste in music. Old.
Yeah. She definitely does.
Does she know?
You raised her right.
Does she know how cool you are? Does she know how cool you are?
Nah, hell nah, man.
She don't.
No way, nah.
But she don't think. She don't understand what's going on. She just
nah, man. Nah.
All right.
Not yet. I'm daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm her dad. So
So we are already cool. We already cool though. I guess, huh?
I mean, I guess she likes the music though. You know how it is with the youngins, bro. Like they think
I don't, bro. I don't.
At 13, they start not liking their parents. That's kind of what happens.
It's a little bit of they start to fight back. But at least she fucks with the music, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, I don't want is there a button to push to make mine stop growing? Because she just came in here with a brand new Oreo. I don't know where the hell she got this from. She's eating Oreos Mac. What can is there a code I could push?
Nope.
To make you stop growing?
Man. No, they're growing, bro. My 10-year-old taller than my wife.
Wow.
What?
She's taller than my wife, man. Size 8 foot, like it's crazy. She's growing quick, man. She's gonna be big like me. She's gonna be tall like me.
How tall are you, Futurewave?
I'm only 6 feet.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like there 6 feet, 6'1". You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my basketball team lined up for the 3-on-3.
Yeah, we're probably the same height.
And A-Son taller than us.
6'1". A-Son?
A-Son is taller than us.
Nah, A-Son's not taller than me.
Okay.
A-Son Eastwood?
No.
A-Son Eastwood?
Yeah.
I thought he said he was 5'10" or something.
No. I'm taller. I'm the tallest one, bro. I'm the tallest one out of all those guys.
All right, yo. But y'all heard it here. I'm gonna dunk on A-Sun Eastwood if I meet him in the next like 2 years. Cause my knees is bad. My knees is bad. Y'all heard it here. Futurewave,
Here we go again.
Set that screen for me. Set that pick on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna raise up on A-Sun. Hell yeah.
So disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm finna raise up on him.
I used to when I was younger. When I got to high school, bro, I was done with all sports, bro. Like I got into other shit. High school was just a whole different lifestyle. I started hanging with the older guys and started to get into the whole music shit. And you know what comes with that.
Of course.
That type of lifestyle. So, but I used to play ball. I used to play competitive hockey. I used to play competitive baseball. Yeah. I used to be, into my sports, you know what I'm saying? But that all stopped in high school.
Do you watch still? Do you watch?
Not as much as I should, man. I don't have cable, bro. I don't have cable.
Oh man,
I don't either.
That's
another reason why
that is productive as
don't bet your music. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not watching too much TV.
You can get everything with streaming. You don't.
Yeah, Danielson gave me a website recently where I could stream everything.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was trying to watch the Maple Leafs.
They got waxed. Hey, yo, boom! But the team that they got waxed by, son, they beating They beating everybody.
I told you that doesn't make anything feel better. It still sucks.
But they the eighth seed, and that dude had that fake between the legs goal. Oh my God!
Are they at the Stanley Cup Finals yet or no?
They're going right now. It's the Florida Panthers and the Vegas Knights.
That's the finals?
That's the finals. Yeah.
Let's ask Bugsy Nino. We need to ask Buzzy Nino, Supreme Cerebral.
There you go.
Hockey,
you did it.
He had a tongue twister word. Hockey is the only place you can shoot the fair one in the middle of the game. You got a problem with me? Let's drop these gloves. But I have a skate I can really kill you right now with. I can slice. That's why I don't need to play hockey.
You got to handle it like a man.
You say something about my mom, I'm going to slice your neck with the skate, son. You better be glad I ain't no hockey player, son.
It's fair. I mean, the worst I'm going to do to you is pull your shirt over your head.
No, I'm taking a skate to your throat. You know what I'm saying? To your throat. That's why.
All right. Hey, Futurewave. So check it out. Here, this brings me to another question. So seeing that the Stanley Cup Finals right now is between a team from Las Vegas versus a team from Florida, right? Two places that are traditionally not strongholds of hockey, or not even climatically, attuned for hockey. Don't you? Yeah, man. I feel like you can look at it and almost be like, there's a lot of different realms right now where it's time for new shit to happen, new shit to take over. Where the old classics, they are just that. They're old and they're classic, but there's a new reign of new blood and new dominance coming in from these unfamiliar places right now. I think that's kind of like really speaks towards the way that you're kind of handling things coming from Canada. And really, like you mentioned already, but between Alchemist, V-Don, Futurewave, I mean, that's right up. You're right up there with that, regardless of if you want to think that or not. I mean, and it's good that you keep your head down and that you in the trenches to do that. I don't want you to ever realize it, apparently, because that's kind of where we are. You're setting the tone. I think that's the thing. It's like
Futurewave got the flag right in the front of the army. That really,
the good old days was what they are. They were the good old days. They behind us, and I mean, I think it's all about the people who are printing the future right now. People who are on the edge saying, "Nope, I'm building the road as we go along." So, just take that.
That's dope, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot, bro. It's good to hear that shit, man.
Yeah, man. Because you working, man. You doing a lot of ill shit.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
You've been around for, and as far as this genre, you have been around for.
You've been right there.
The beginning, really. Like, I mean, when it first took off.
The whole time.
And and you have classics to your name, G. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but still, act like you act, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't want to come out.
I was told that I'm too humble, you know, but it's all good, bro. Like I'm good with the way I am, bro, because it keeps me working hard, man. If I start, you know, flexing and shit like that, you know, like whatever. I mean, maybe I could flex here and there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe after now, definitely. I got 18 albums out. With my next run, I should have about 25 albums out. I mean, maybe then I'll start flexing a little bit. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Let me first buy a crib for my family. Once I buy a crib for my family off this rap money, then I'll start flexing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good goal.
For now, I just got to keep working, man, and keep my head down and fucking just keep winning these fights, bro. You know
yes, sir.
True indeed.
Yes, sir. That's a great mentality.
We trying to bust out here. Definitely. We trying to bust out here too. But when I see all that still, like, we trying to right now we be like this. When we go like this, that's when I'm gonna talk a little bit of my shit too, because it's been too long, G. It's been too long. You know what I'm saying? Where. But with y'all, and I see y'all still hungry, and I'm trying to do stuff like y'all. I'm like, yo, word. I
super hungry.
It inspires me more.
Hungry, bro.
It inspires
super
me more.
Hungry, bro.
But yeah,
because I know my shit is ill, bro. I know my shit is ill, bro. But like, fam, I'm trying to just really make the illest shit out there, bro. You know what I mean? That's my goal. Indeed. Yeah.
So, but you have succeeded several times already because people still play those albums, and then you can actually go back and tell people, listen to this. I remember I met Odd Mojo. She's from Baltimore, or she's from DC. I said, yo, that's Danielson right there. He's one of the best out right now. Go listen to Pressure Cooker. I said Pressure Cookers. So she looked it up on Spotify and said, this is it right here. So yeah, I said like Joe Budden's, not like Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pressure Cooker. Yeah. Word. But people actually go back in those and listen to it, and they'd be like, it's like brand new. You know what I'm saying? So man. Timeless shit, Carl. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So obviously being a producer, I'm like 100% curious, and normally Lukey says, you know, what are your weapons of war? You know, what do you use to cook up beats?
Lately I've been cooking in Logic. I've been making beats in Logic, but Octatrack, like what Lukey said, is like my main weapon. I fuck with the 404.
Oh yeah, 404.
Yeah. Fuck with the 404.
That's tough machine.
Yo, I just been recently working with this little thing right here. You familiar with this?
Is this a sample?
Sample? Yeah, that's like the pocket beat machine, right? Raz Fresco talk about that joint all the time.
Yeah, Raz put me onto that, man. So I've been making some shit with that. Yeah, just whatever I'm inspired by, man. I'm blessed to have a lot of pieces of equipment. I got the 1000, the MPC 1000. I got the MPC Live. I got the SP404 Mark II, the Octatrack. Like every time, like I buy when some new shit comes out, I usually copy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm in a situation where I can do that. So
it's nice.
Yeah, man.
The Octatrack does all that. The Octatrack does all of that shit. The Octatrack is all like that, I guess why they call it Octo, because it's got 8 different. That's why they call it
8 functions.
Yeah,
I mean it's 8 tracks, bro. So it's 8 tracks. It's limited to 8 tracks only per beat. You know,
but the sampling time is like forever, right? You get to sample like a lot.
Yeah, it's got a lot. Yeah. I mean, all I need is like 15 seconds of sample time.
True,
you know what I'm saying?
True indeed. True indeed.
Yeah. How much time is on that the pocket beat maker?
40. It's 40 seconds of sample time.
That thing is so cool, man. Talk about that. Have you made anything that you really are excited about off of it, or are you just kind of fucking around preliminary ideas on it?
I made like 2 beats on this thing so far.
Not yet. Go ahead.
Is that like, do you get that from like music stores, or you had to buy it from some random weird site in the dark web, or what?
Nah, you can buy it from just boutique music equipment stores, you know?
Okay.
Moog Audio, that's where I copped it from out here. Yeah, man, it's everywhere, bro. Teenage Engineer and Pocket Operator. That's what it's called.
Nice. That looks like a Texas Instrument calculator.
Right.
I started with an ASR 10, you know. Woo! And this shit is more powerful than the ASR 10, bro.
That's crazy.
And it can fit. And it can fit in your pocket.
Yeah. I mean, it's lacking the effects. The ASR 10 got effects. Like, it's got a lot of dope fucking, reverbs, delays, and all this shit. This doesn't have that, but as far as sample time and programming the shit, it's better.
So how does something like that transfer over your computer? Is it like wireless, or do you 1/8" jack, or how does that work?
Yeah, it's got like a output right here, like an 1/8" output, and you just play it live. You play the shit live.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
You could stem it out, I guess, if you solo each instrument, and then whatever, do your thing with it, and then, go on to the next. But usually guys just play the whole beat and just perform it live, because it's got some cool DJ effects on here too, like stutter effects and filters and all that shit. It's
That's
dope.
crazy.
What's up? I had no clue that was that ill. I had no clue. But once again, I'm not a producer, yo. I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if I was a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't. I
cook like, was it like 80% of pressure cooker on the Octatrack. Cataclysm is 100% Octatrack.
Okay.
Razor's Edge is 100% Octatrack. What else?
1008.
The Bo DJ 1008 is 404. I use the 404 and
what about As the Crow Flies?
As the Crow Flies was mostly Logic, bro. I think that's when I started cooking in Logic.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
Logic?
Yulandushi?
Oh, yeah. Yunadushi's Octatrack, bro. Octatrack and MPC 1000.
More. Hey, yo, I've always been a believer in the Futurewave. But I remember, I think you posted something a long time ago about your second album. It's sometimes not as good as your first or whatever. But I was like, yo, Yulandushi is better than Pressure Cooker. But Pressure Cooker is ill as fuck. But Yulandushi, the sequence,
it's a special record.
Made that shit so and it was definitely a horror flick, a hood horror flick. It was what's the movie, the Tales from the Crypt or some shit like that. That's what that shit was. Tales from the Hood. That's what that was. 100%. That's amazing. Even though Pressure Cooker has a special place for my heart. You know what I'm saying? Just like Head Crack. What was that done in?
Yeah, fucking Head Crack.
Octatrack.
Okay, boom.
Head Crack was Octatrack. Yeah.
Head Crack will have a special place in my heart. That's the first time hearing Rome. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like those, they have a special place in my heart. But definitely Yulandushi, man. That stole everything for me. That was the album for me. That was
my first album that I heard from you and Daniel's son. And that made me actually go back and Yulandushi. That made me go back and find Pressure Cooker off of that. But then, I mean, I was hooked on that point. I owned the CD. I got the shirt. I got the Moonshine mix. After that, Bite the Bullet. That was a nice little run from there. So
yeah, and actually, it was Lukey talking about it on the other podcast that made me look that one up as well. So it was also the first one for me.
That was insanely. It probably had some of the best moments to me in our hip hop genre. It had some great moments in that album. Yo. It made me motherfucking like. Some music just give you that feeling, G.
Smut Chamber, Poppy Resin.
Oh my God, Poppy Resin. When Aldovino came on, when Daniel sang,
man. Major
let me say this. I was gonna make this
shit on there.
I was gonna make this a video.
Thank you, man.
I was gonna make this a video. I'm gonna shut up after this. Okay, there's two songs that I feel like have the greatest beginning ever. JC, Black Milk and Danny Brown. I forget the goddamn song. When he says, white chick look like Kirby, slurpy like Kirby. I forget what the damn song is. I'm tripping. But Yulandushi coming on, and when the beat drops, it make me want to fall out my chair. You know what I'm saying?
Which joint?
Those two.
Rabbit Hole?
Poppy Resin.
Poppy Resin.
Poppy
Resin. Poppy Resin. And then when Aldovino start rapping, the Danielson come back in. It's the same thing as they have. Triumph. You know what I'm saying? When that shit comes on, they have some songs that make you feel a certain way. And those three songs, ain't that right, Jay? Make you feel that way.
That's dope. You damn
man. Right.
See, we did that shit in Jersey, man. We cooked that song in New Jersey.
And you did the video too? Yeah, did the video too? Yeah.
No, amazing, the video was shot after.
By Mercenary.
That video was shot
Mercenary.
After.
By Mercenary Films. Big up to Mercenary.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Merc. Shout out Merc.
Yeah. But you have definitely more incredible beats and stuff. You got Rome kind of singing. That shit was amazing on Razor's Edge. You know what I'm saying?
Most High,
Most High is one of my favorite songs on there.
Real shit.
Absolutely.
And I wasn't.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Really, word. I wasn't expecting to hear him harmonize. I was like, oh, this shit sounds good.
I think he's one of those dudes that's good at taking those chances. You know what I mean? The couple of songs where he has tried to do that have ended up coming out good. And that's the perfect example really of it, though. Most High is, that's definitely an anthem. You know,
very dope, man.
And low key, that album was kind of unexpected. Quit being a jerk, yo. She's like, no, she don't want no water. Yeah. But that album was kind of, I thought it was going to be darker, but it was more fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't really, expecting it. But you got some great moments in hip hop for me. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. With Razor's Edge, Rome just came off of doing, what was it? He did Death of the Magician.
Death of the Magician,
with Muggs. Mm-hmm. And he did the joint with Pharma Beats at the time. What's it called again? The second joint that they did. Those are dark projects.
I know what you're talking about.
They were darker projects. So he didn't want to go in that same vibe. You know what I mean? So we went into a slightly different direction with Razor's Edge.
Bible of the Rifle. Shit.
Yeah,
Razor's Edge. They got sick of hearing me talk about Razor's Edge. That was my album of the year when that came out. That was when I put up for it. Absolutely.
I think Razor's Edge is better than Headcrack, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people think I'm crazy for that one, but my whole point for Razor's Edge was production-wise was to do something better than Headcrack, bro. And I think
you did.
You know what I'm saying?
You did. You definitely tried to be on something different and better than it's obvious. You were pushing it on there.
Yeah, man. Dope, man.
I like the animated cover as well. The animated cover, crispy
art on there is dope. Where's my T-shirt? I need a T-shirt for that. How come I don't own a Razor's Edge art T-shirt? That's crazy to me.
I'll send one to you, bro. Don't worry, I got you. I'll send one over to you.
Oh shit! Say less. Matter of fact, hold it. I'm coming up to Toronto. I'm getting ready to be up there in July, man. Link up. Let me. I'll comment from you. Save you some. Yeah, I'll save you some shipping.
Let's link, bro. Yeah, hell yeah.
Done.
Bro. Meanwhile, I'll be going to work. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be here in Atlanta going to work. Primo Jab in Toronto. Carl just left Toronto.
I'll be actually in July. I'll be in Victoria.
Oh, I love Victoria.
Yeah.
I don't care. I ain't care. I ain't jealous. I'm jealous. Yeah. So what's the next thing you got dropping for us? Go ahead, Carl. Go ahead, Carl.
Well, actually, and I was going to ask just because are you a singularly focused person? Like, is it for you? It's like all work, or is there something that you do? Because like I know Danielson likes to fish. Is there something recreationally that you a hobby or anything that you're like super into that isn't hip hop related?
Honestly, right now, nah. Like, I mean, I might play some video games here and there to get my mind off of shit. Okay. But I need to go out a little more, man. Like I said, since COVID, I've really been cooped up, locked up, and I need to get out, man. I need to start doing some other shit. I mean, I go to the gym here and there, and but nah, man, I need to get start playing ball or start playing something different, bro. Doing something a little different, for real.
What video game do you play?
I was going to ask the same thing. What do you play?
I play Fortnite with the kids. Sometimes we play Mario Kart and shit. Mainly it's family games. I play with the kids, you know what I mean? The last main adventure game I played was Elden Ring. I love that shit. Elden Ring was fucking insane, bro.
They got that's good graphics on that joint. Yeah. Right.
Oh, that game is that's the grown man Zelda, bro. That shit is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I never played before because I don't have a video game system at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But I see people and the homies play, and I'm like, yo, this shit look kind of insane. Do you see their hair moving and shit?
Oh yeah, I just finished Jedi Survivor and it was insane. That game is huge.
I never played that one.
Yeah.
But go to the gym so y'all be in shape for whenever my 3-on-3 team whoop your 3-on-3 team's ass.
I'm trying to get back into shape. Yeah, I gained a lot of weight, bro, over the past few years and shit. I was 190 down. I got to 220. So now I'm trying to tone down a little bit, build muscle.
You know what that means?
Same.
You're doing the right thing. You doing the right thing. Gaining weight. You ain't gaining weight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, hey, say, check it out. Boom. They used to equate fat people with being rich. So you like 300 pounds. It was like, oh my God. You look at feudal lords, like they're like 300 pounds. That's because they was because they was healthy as fuck.
Yeah, they could afford the food.
Definitely eating good. I was eating good, bro. For real.
Yeah, for real. But don't get to be 300 pounds, yo. I'm here. I think I'm 177 right now. This is probably the closest I've been to being like not looking like I got bulimia like that. Yeah. I'm a little skinny guy, man. I look like I died 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you're lanky.
Yeah, I'm super lanky. That's why my kid gonna be lanky. Let me throw you on the couch real quick. Here you go. Take that. Yeah. Well, yeah. But what else you got? What do you have dropping next? What is your next project dropping?
I think it's probably gonna be the Danielson tape.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be the next one.
In the title?
Yeah. Bushman Bodega.
Okay.
Ooh. All right.
Let's go.
Bushman Bodega, man. You heard it here first. Yeah, that's the next one. So I need artwork for it though. I'm just waiting for some art, and then one feature, and then it's got to mix and master, and that tape is done. So
do you already have someone cooking the art?
Press. Yeah.
Oh, you can say you ain't gonna tell. Okay, boom, I got you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. RDRB. We got RDRB and Chris B. Murray working on that one.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
They tag teaming, yo. Yeah. I fucks with it.
Yeah, man.
I fucks with it.
Yeah, man. Then, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to drop all this new shit, bro. I see what you guys think, bro. If you guys gave me producer of the year last year, woo, if all these drop this year, I definitly get it this year, bro.
Right.
And shit is crazy.
And once again, we're gonna bring it up. We probably got to find a better way to do it. But those are organic votes from people that listen to the show, people that don't listen to the show. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess casual fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still love her, DE. They puts all the freaking music on her page. Allhiphop.com guy. Allhiphop.com. There's like a lot of people that you wouldn't expect to like fuck around with the Abyss that we sent. We sent regular people too. Regular people that like listen to the show. Dan the Beard, he voted. A lot of people voted, and it was organic votes.
Popovich
voted. Yep. We had a lot. It was organic votes, and I think everybody voted for that category.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have expected that because Big Ghost had an amazing year last year. Like everything he did was top tier and knocked it out the park, bro. Those
and he was definitely in contention. It was a close race for sure.
Yeah, both of you owned it. I think it was between the two of you, so that's dope.
I think what it was I think it was mature fans who don't forget about what was dropped before. You know what I'm saying? Because like Spanish Ran and Feeve dropped the album, and it's amazing, but it dropped it the first of the year. So will people remember that at the end of the year? Our fans will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're not going to forget about the dopeness that happened. They won't be in the moment.
And I know one of the reasons that a lot of people had picked, you as producer of the year was a lot based on Sun Tzu and the Wave God. That, and that dropping like January 1st? Yeah. Like it was like first of the year. Is bold because it's like, you can wait on releases and say, hey, if I release in the summer, people are still going to talk about it at the end of the year. There isn't a guarantee with that, especially with so much music that comes out. And for that to be so many people's pick for album of the year, definitely it showed.
I forget what number it was, but it was like the third or fourth choice for album of the year.
Yep.
It was Gucci Ghost, Kiss the Ring, they tied. So I guess you could say it was number 2. Who was the third? The third one was, I'm pretty sure that was it. I don't got the results no more though, but it was up there.
Yeah,
it was
definitely
up there.
I wish we did.
It was definitely up there. Yeah, we should have kept them shits, huh? Yeah.
I give Kiss the Ring album of the year for last year. That album was crazy.
I personally couldn't just because of the amount of conductors we have a problem. It's just I'm just being honest. In listening to it, it's the one thing that it was just too many. It was just too many.
They knew that. They made fun of themselves.
If they took 4 of those out, I probably would have been cool with it.
It was kind of overkill. It's like you stabbing somebody and they're testing out their body.
Rome killed that album. Rome was amazing on that album, and the beats Conductor did were really great. So
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
no. It's a fantastic album. But something little like that sometimes can knock it out of that top spot. Sorry.
You have a problem. You have a problem. You have a problem.
Were you shanking your daughter? Is that what was going on?
He was.
No, man, I don't have no shank in my hand. No, so I wasn't shanking her.
You did the phone check. You did the phone check. I saw it.
Yeah, where's your muffin at? Yeah, where's your honey buns at? Hey, yo, where's your noodles? Word, you don't give me these 5 packs of noodles tonight, you gonna die.
Right.
I'm sorry about that, yo. But pretty much that, Carl, what else do we have before we wrap this joint up?
Oh, look, super honored that you were able to come on the show.
Finally.
You know, we've said it so many times. We don't invite people on the show that we don't fuck with. So, you know, I'm a fan of all of our guests, but I've been really looking forward to this conversation just because, you know, you really are an innovator in a lane that's really just booming and growing, and you are that future wave. You're ahead of most people in this pack, and I really salute you. So thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, hell yeah. It's an honor, man. It's an honor to be on here, bro. I should have been on here a lot earlier. Episode 90, what are you at? 94?
93.
We're 93 right now, yo.
Look at that. That's crazy. And now I'm coming on. I should have been one of the first. But I know that's on me, bro. I know you guys tried reaching out to me from before, and you know, I'm just better late than never, bro. I'm here now, man. And I appreciate you guys for having me on the show, and trust me, we're gonna do it again, bro. After this next run, maybe next year around this time, we'll do it again, yo.
That's what's up. Yeah, anytime you want to chop it up, you want to send the video through, on say anything, you know what I'm saying? Well, we fuck with you, man. I fuck with you heavy, man. Not as far as musically either, man. I believe you're a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you personally like that, but every time you got good stuff to say, good energy. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's
I try to be a good guy, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, exactly. I'm an older man now, so you know, I look at life a lot different. I'm a lot different than I used to be when I was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different guy. So,
me too. But I like to let everybody know out there, I can get back on my 20 shit anytime, yo. You saw me shank my daughter. Anyways, pretty much ass. What?
Hey,
you're
man.
wildin', bro.
Hey, man. That's par for the course with Lukey Cage. But no, Futurewave, man. We, again, like Carl was saying, we're really appreciative of you being able to get on here. And yeah, you could have came on earlier, but I'm glad that you didn't, to be honest with you, because in that time, you put out a whole bunch more ill shit. And you just really have cemented your position even more from those earlier days. That's something that I think is dope about you, is that you're so humble for the level of contribution that you've put out and the foundational importance that you have currently to the Abyss. It's an understatement to say that, you know, you working hard, but you're definitely up there in the pantheon of the other ill motherfuckers that are doing shit. You, Big Ghost, V-Don, Alchemist. I mean, the list goes on. You right up there. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, we're going to link when I come up to Toronto, man. I need that shirt extra large. But yeah, man. Yeah, you know, stay on the Futurewave shit, man. You doing it, man. You doing ill shit.
Huge fan, man. That means a lot. That means a lot, bro. Trust me, that means a lot, man. Thank you, bro.
True indeed.
No doubt.
Because you make up the soundtrack to our lives now. Back in the day, we had the RZAs and the Mob Deeps and stuff like that, and the Dooms and the Dillas. Like y'all making the soundtrack to our life right now, yo.
That's right. In the now,
definitely.
That's it. That's right.
True indeed.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Thank you, man.
True indeed. So JC, I would like you to say episode 93. Say 93. There you go, yo. Episode 93. Say Futurewave. Yeah. It's been a good one. It's been a good one, yo. Yeah, it's been a good one. Once again, thank you so much, Futurewave, for taking the time out. There goes JC's boyfriend, Ash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So time for bath? Bath? Okay, we go take a bath then. Where? Yeah, so we got Futurewave on here, yo. We got him, yo.
We ain't fucking around. Yeah, episode 93. We ain't fucking around. It's only gonna get worse for y'all, man.
Yeah.
It's only getting worse.
Yeah. And for all y'all out there, know what I'm saying? Futurewave's a hurricane coming this summer. Oh, pause. He's a hurricane coming this summer. You know what I'm saying? Word. Y'all watch out for all these vinyls. Yeah, y'all save your money. You know what I'm saying? And don't be biting this shit. We'll see you next week. Episode issue 93. JC, say bye. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace. Salute to you guys, man.